Hello everyone. In lecture number 6, we have seen linear applications of op-amp. In that, first we have seen virtual ground concept. Then we have seen op-amp as an inverting amplifier. We have seen analysis of that and calculated the gain of op-amp in non-inverting amplifier. So, what is gain? Gain is denoted by A equal to minus Rf by R1. Then next will be we have seen, that is op-amp as an inverting amplifier and non-inverting amplifier. Here we have seen op-amp in non-inverting amplifier. We have seen this circuit where we have applied input at non-inverting terminal of op-amp. Then analysis we have seen, and finally we have seen the gain of op-amp in non-inverting amplifier as 1 plus Rf by R1. Okay. So, also we have seen the some example of designing of non-inverting amplifier. Now, next linear application op-amp, in that next linear application is op-amp as a summing amplifier, op-amp as an adder or op-amp as a summing amplifier. So, in that summing amplifier, again two types of summing amplifiers are there. So, summing amplifier is divided into two types, inverting summing amplifier and non-inverting summing amplifier, inverting and non-inverting summing amplifier. So, first we see inverting summing amplifier. So, in inverting summing amplifier, obviously input we are applying at inverting terminal, that is why it is called as a inverting summing amplifier or adder. So, in that, first of all we have to draw diagram of inverting adder. So, inverting adder is like this, we are applying ground to non-inverting terminal, then here we are applying some in the middle we have to draw this diagram, then it is possible to fit in this shape. So, this is op-amp, then this is grounded, then at inverting terminal there are suppose 3 inputs. As we want to add these 3 inputs, we are applying these 3 inputs to this terminal, that is inverting terminal. Then here we are applying V1, then V2 and then V3. Okay. So, these 3 inputs we have applied here, and then registers R1, R2, R3. Okay. And all these are at this point, which point is nothing but A. Okay. Then two currents are flowing here, IB, suppose IB2 bias current, and here we are connecting one feedback resistor, that is RF, feedback resistor. So, here current flowing is IF. So, VO equal to, as circuit is which one? Circuit is inverting adder. Inverting means output is inverted, means negative sign is present at the output. So, VO equal to minus of addition of all this negative sign, as negative sign we are applying here. Why? Because we are applying input at inverting terminal. So, minus sign will be for that, and then addition of V1 plus V2 plus V3. So, this is the output, and we have to derive this, we have to do analysis of this, how this will come in the output side. Okay. So, for this again we have to apply KCL at this node, we have to apply KCL at this node. So, by KCL, current flowing through these V1, V2, V3, that is I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to current flowing in these two paths, IB2 plus IF. So, I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to IB2 plus IF. Okay. This happens by using rule KCL. Now, here as input impedance of op-amp is very high, IB2 current, that is input bias current, is approximately 0. Okay. And your terminal, non-inverting terminal, is at ground potential. That means by virtual ground concept, this VA voltage VA is also at ground potential. Okay. So, VA is equal to, suppose this point is B. So, VA equal to VB equal to 0. This is by virtual ground concept. Okay. Then IB2 is approximately 0 because of what? Input impedance of op-amp is very high. Now, put this value in this I1, I2 and I3. So, what is I1? I1 is equal to V1 minus VA divided by R1. V1, what is V1? V1 is this one, V1 minus VA divided by this resistor R1. So, same for all currents, I2 is equal to V2 minus VA divided by R1, then I3 is equal to V3 minus VA divided by R3. Okay. So, V1 compare this, VA is approximately 0, put the value here. So, as VA is 0, your I1 is equal to V1 by R1, then V2 by R1, and then VA is also 0. So, V3 by R3. Okay. So, these are the three currents. And feedback current IF is what? IF is equal to, by again applying rule, VA means this point minus VO divided by RF. So, IF is equal to VA minus VO divided by RF. So, put the value of VO, put the value of VA is equal to 0. So, IF is equal to minus VO divided by RF. Okay. So, this is feedback current. Now, put these all values in the equation. Suppose this is equation number 1. So, I1 plus I2 plus I3 is nothing but V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 plus V3 by R3 is equal to minus VO by RF. IF current, this IF current we have inserted here. So, it becomes minus VO divided by RF. Therefore, VO is equal to, by solving you will get VO is equal to minus RF upon R1 into V1 plus RF upon R2 into V2 plus RF upon R3 into V3. Now, for avoiding complex things here, we are considering RF, feedback resistor RF is equal to R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to R. That means, we are taking same values of resistor in this adder circuit, and if all are same, all resistor values are same, then obviously your VO will be what? Minus V1 plus V2 plus V3. So, in this way we have derived output voltage is the addition of 3 input voltages. Okay. And when these 3 input voltages are applied to inverting terminal, minus sign should be there. Okay, this is about op-amp as an inverting adder. For non-inverting also one thing I have to mention here, we can consider as a averaging circuit also. How averaging will be there? So here we have to select this R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to R, and feedback resistor RF is equal to, you have to take R by 3. Put these values in this equation, number 2. Suppose you will get VO is equal to minus of V1 plus V2 plus V3 divided by 3. So this is the average of 3 inputs. So that's why op-amp as an adder can be used as averaging circuit. Then op-amp as a non-inverting adder. Non-inverting means again input is applied at which terminal? Non-inverting terminal. So that's why it is called as non-inverting adder. So here we are applying, suppose 2 inputs. So this is VA, suppose, then RA, okay, then other input will be here RB, input is here VB, register is RB, and this voltage is V1, okay, and then feedback resistor RF and your R1. Remaining circuit will be same, only you have to apply inputs at which terminal? At non-inverting terminal, okay. And now you have to derive that what will be the output voltage of this circuit. So this is in non-inverting adder, So non-inverting means there is no negative sign at the output. So directly you can write here VO is equal to VA plus VB, okay. So this is the output of non-inverting adder. So many times what happened, they will give you circuit diagram with values of all register values, and they tell that you have to calculate output voltage VO. So directly you can use this formula as VA plus VB, okay. But many times what happened, they will ask you, they will give you values of output voltage, gain of the circuit, and you have to design this adder circuit. So in designing, as I told you, you have to calculate R1 value, RA, RB and RF value, okay. So for that designing, we will take one example. Suppose VA is equal to plus 2 volts, 1 minute. Suppose you are taking, suppose design a summing amplifier to add 3 input voltages. The output of the circuit must be equal to 2 times of the negative sum of inputs. 2 times the negative sum of inputs. Inputs are V1, V2, V3. It is given, and you have to design the non-inverting adder. So for solving this type of sums, you have to first draw circuit diagram. So you should know, as negative sign is there, this is which amplifier, which adder? That is inverting adder. So first of all, you have to draw inverting adder. How many inputs are there? 3 inputs are there. So 3 registers and 3 inputs you have to draw here, like this, okay. This should not be shorted one, that's why this is ground, okay. This is input, this is V1, V2, V3, these are the 3 inputs. So R, okay, and then your gain is what? It is 2 times the negative sum of inputs. So for inverting adder, you should know the formula of output. VO is equal to minus RF by R into V1 plus V2 plus V3. If we, in the previous section, if RF is not equal to R, then your formula will be like this, and if both are equal to R, then your formula will be this one, as I derived this one. Okay, so keep it this in mind. Next will be VO is equal to, what is given here, minus RF by R is equal to what, 2, if you compare this. So RF upon R is equal to 2. So RF should be equal to 2 times of R. Okay, so here you have to, for designing always you have to consider one register value. So R you have to assume it as 10K, that's why RF is equal to 20K. Put these values in the circuit diagram. So RF how much? RF is 20K and R is 10K. So all R are 10K. Okay, so these are the values of register, and this is designing problem. Okay, so in this way we can calculate the output of adder, inverting adder, non-inverting adder, and also we can design these circuits by given data. That's all. Yes, next point I want to tell you is this. Here in non-inverting adder, VO is equal to VA plus VB, but what about gain of this circuit? So for this formula is VO is equal to this is which circuit, non-inverting adder circuit, non-inverting always gain formula is 1 plus RF by R into VA plus VB. Okay, so this is the formula for calculation of the gain of op-amp in non-inverting amplifier. So again one example we'll see, and then we'll end this point. Here suppose your VA input is 2 volts, VB is 4 volts, then RA equal to RB equal to R1 is equal to 1K, RF equal to 3K. All these values are given in the circuit diagram. Circuit diagram is which one? Non-inverting adder. Non-inverting adder means at plus sign your 2 inputs should be there. So this is RA, this is RB, this is VA, VEB, 2 inputs. Okay, then your feedback register RF, this is your VO, then this is R1, this is RF. Okay, and this is grounded. This is our non-inverting adder. Now all these values are given and you have to calculate the output voltage. As I told you, non-inverting adder output is VO is equal to VA plus VB. Directly you can write, but now you have to consider its gain also, because values are given. So from our expressions, point V1, that means V1 is what? VA plus VB divided by 2, so it becomes 2 plus 4 divided by 2, so it becomes 3 volt. So at V1 3 volt is there, therefore your output VO is equal to gain of the circuit into V1, because as these two are added here, your input is non-inverting terminal, input is at non-inverting terminal. So this circuit becomes non-inverting amplifier. So simply you have to apply non-inverting amplifier formula 1 plus Rf by R1 into V1 is what? 3 volts. So VO is equal to 1 plus Rf is 3 kilo ohms, then R1 is 1 kilo ohms, then 3 volts. So your VO will be is equal to 12 volts. VO is equal to 12 volts. So in this way also we can calculate the output voltage in non-inverting adder. Okay. So this is the end of our first point, that is inverting non-inverting adder in the linear application of op-amp. Then we will go for the subtractor. As operational amplifier name is there, operational means it perform the operations like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, integration, differentiation. All these functions are done by the op-amp. That's why its name is operational amplifier. So first operation we have seen is adder, and now next operation is op-amp as subtractor. Op-amp as subtractor. Yes, now op-amp as subtractor. So for subtraction we require again a circuit diagram like this. This is op-amp, minus plus, this is suppose your R2 value, this is your Vy, one input, this is grounded. Okay, then this is suppose one resistor connected like this, then V2, this is voltage V2 applied here, then RF means feedback resistor, here VO. Okay, then this is RF, then R1, another input through R1. So this is suppose Vx, this is grounded. Okay, this circuit is for subtractor, and we have to derive that output is the difference of two inputs. Okay, so for this, to derive the expression for output voltage of difference amplifier with negative feedback, we need to apply here superposition theorem. Okay, so what is superposition theorem? When two inputs are applied simultaneously, and if you want to calculate voltage at the output, then you have to consider at a time one input, other will be grounded, then calculate your VO dash, then again ground one input and apply one input, another input, and see the output voltage, that is VO double dash, and addition of these two, VO is equal to VO dash plus VO double dash is nothing but your total output voltage. This is superposition theorem. So at a time only one input is applied, other will be grounded. So by using superposition theorem, here you can write by superposition theorem. This superposition theorem you have seen in BEE in first year. Okay, so here we have to use that by superposition theorem. Suppose we are applying here Vx alone and Vy is grounded. Okay, so Vx alone. So your circuit in short can be drawn like this. Here R2 R3, Vy is grounded, so R2 is parallel with the R3, right? So here one resistor I am only drawing, that is R2 parallel R3. Okay, then R1 is same as it is, R1 is applied with Vx one input and it is grounded. Okay, then at that time what will be your output voltage, that is VO dash. RF is also same. Okay, so this circuit, now input is applied at which terminal? Inverting terminal. That means this is inverting amplifier circuit, and inverting amplifier output is VO dash is equal to minus RF upon R1 into this Vx, that means input voltage applied at this Vx. Okay, So VO dash is equal to minus RF by R1 into Vx. So this is equation number 1. Now superposition theorem again, you are applying Vy alone and Vx is grounded. So Vy alone. So again we have to draw short diagram for this, minus plus. Here we are applying Vy. So two resistors are there. So they are in parallel, right? So they are in parallel. One is grounded. This is R3. This is R2. Here we are applying Vy and this is grounded, okay, and other input Vx is grounded. So that's why make it as a ground, take R1, take feedback RF and see the output, which is nothing but VO double dash. So now this circuit is which one? Input is applied at which terminal? Non-inverting terminal. That's why this circuit is known as non-inverting amplifier. But here two resistors are there, okay. So you have to calculate this terminal voltage by using this one. So we consider it as Vp, okay. So what is Vp? By voltage divider rule, Vp is given by Vy into R3 upon R2 plus R3. This is your Vp, okay. So this Vp is useful for calculation of output. So VO double dash is what? This circuit is which one? Non-inverting amplifier. So non-inverting amplifier is 1 plus RF upon R1 into your Vp. Now you are here, not here. So you are here. So you have to consider Vp here. So what is Vp? 1 plus RF by R1 into Vp is what? Vy into R3 upon R2 plus R3, okay. So VO double dash equal to addition of these two voltages, VO double dash and what we have seen, VO dash. So equation number 1 and equation number 2 are added here. So VO dash, here we have to, what we have to do, addition of this VO double dash. So here VO is equal to VO dash plus VO double dash, okay. So what is your VO dash? Minus RF by R1 into Vx plus VO dash is 1 plus RF by R1 into Vy into R3 upon R2 plus R3, okay. Now solve this equation, you will get VO is equal to, but for before solving you have to consider some conditions so that your calculation will be easy, okay. So what condition? You have to keep R3 is equal to RF and R1 is equal to R2, okay. Keep these values same and put in the above equation. So VO is equal to minus RF by R1 into Vx plus R1 plus RF. Solve this. R1 plus RF divided by R1 into Vy and into R3 upon R2 plus R3, similar like this, okay. Then you have to put these conditions, okay. So what will be that? VO is equal to minus RF upon R1 into Vx plus R1 plus RF divided by R1. So here R1 plus RF divided by R1, I have kept it same, and next equation R3 upon R2 plus R3 is there. So put the above expression, R3 is equal to RF and R1 is equal to R2. So what it becomes? RF upon R1 plus RF into Vy. So there will be cancellation of these terms, R1 plus RF and R1 plus RF. So VO is equal to, here minus RF upon R1 Vx plus RF upon R1 Vy. Okay, take same terms out, that is minus RF by R1 is Vx minus Vy. This is subtractor, that is output is difference of two inputs with the gain of minus RF by R1. Okay, that's all for today. See you in next lecture. Thank you.